Nobody wears glasses. Who says scallop and who says scallop? Let's take her for a spin. And I am already getting a headache. Nope, that's the possum. I love otters. Oh, hi. Welcome to Sewing Nerd Studios. I am Jo, and this week things get real weird. I'm gonna throw just a couple of last minute costumes at you. I don't think I've done this video in a while, but I have done many of them in the past. I'll add this to the playlist. We'll go through a couple quick things. Chaos ensues. I'm sleep deprived. I don't know, man. Let's get into it. The first thing I want to make is Pascal from Animal Crossing, because that's been my I'm just trying to get Bert to settle down a little bit before we go to bed. He's falling asleep on my tummy on the couch. Let me play some Animal Crossing. I was gifted a DS last year by one of my dearest friends. They knew someone that was getting a nicer DS, so they gave me the DS Lite or whatever it's called. So that's the only reason I've been able to play it. And it's so wholesome and cute and fun. And Pascal is my favorite part of the whole game. Because A, I love otters, and B, I love scallops. His most iconic piece of clothing, though, I think, is his hat. So let's go make it. Why did I cut through 4 layers? Okay. Let's see if this is actually anything. So my thinking is I wanted this edge to be folded over. There will obviously be side seams, but I'm not worried about that. So I guess I'm folding this in half. This in half. Then I'll just sew along this big curve. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. This is fabric that was literally ruined before I got it. Just half the bolt has irreversible dinge marks on it. I just got it in one of those discount bins at Walmart years ago. Using it up for experimentation is kind of an ideal utilization for it. Anyways. Should I be doing this on my other machine so I could zigzag stitch this? Absolutely. Am I going to do that now that I'm already into it? Absolutely not. I'm sure there are ways I could have gone about this and been much more precise, but I don't call it last minute for no reason. Did I just make a hat? Kinda. All right, right? I have straps from someone's suspenders that need to become bracers, but I got some little denim shorts on, our little hat, very thrown together. I folded the edge under. It's fine. I forget how big my noggin is, so this is very tight and I am already getting a headache. You know what's missing? I need a clam. Let's make a clam. And by clam, I do mean scallop. That's Pascal's entire personality is wanting your scallops, which, listen, I also love scallops so much. I think it's the New Englander in me. It's my favorite type of seafood. Also, I'd like to take a poll and see who says scallop and who says scallop. The second one makes me feel like I'm impersonating Gollum. I just cannot fit in frame. It's so frustrating. All right, I'm gonna try sideways. Okay, yes, I feel like this is a very cute little outfit. I just have these straps pinned to my shoulders because I don't have long enough bits, but most people have suspenders laying around. The scallop really makes it. I feel very cute. This is what last minute costumes are all about, right? It's just what can I throw together in a couple minutes? So here we are. This is a sweater I made with little thummy holes ages ago. Hey, are you gonna eat that? All right, what's next? I think I've got a couple ideas on how to tackle a rib cage situation. I just can't decide how I want to do it because after making this, I was like, oh, I could just use white felt, but I kind of want it to be all one piece, and I don't have a piece big enough for that. But also, like, chains would be fun. Do I have, like, white ribbon? Probably. Just debating how to go about it. I will say, I did dress up for a Halloween concert the other day. I didn't think of a costume until my friend was about 20 minutes from my house to meet me to go to the show. And I was looking at my costume rack and was like, what's something I can throw on that's also not going to be hot? Because it was a concert. Of course, I have no pictures of this, but I ended up wearing my Vince Noir shirt. I don't know that I ever even did a video on it, but I can probably just show you. Hold, please. I didn't want anything that required a wig or any extra layers, and that was short sleeve. So this fit the bill, where I have a kiss patch. It says Noir. If you don't know who Vince Noir is, it's Noel Fielding's character in The Mighty Boosh. It's my first time ever trying to like embroider something. I would like to think I could do a cleaner job, but you know what? Gets the job done. There's little skull and crossbones down here. A chain going across. I just hand tacked that down. And then this button is actually from the Mighty Boosh online store from like 15 years ago, if not longer. Oof. A long time ago. It says Techno Mouse. Then this is a Westbound Train pin. I didn't even register what these pins were before we went to the show, but Westbound Train was the opener. So that was fun. And then my favorite band of all time is Loxley, and this is a pin they gave me because they're cute boys. Didn't actually know where that had gone because I was looking for it a couple weeks ago when I was updating my battle vest. And by weeks, I mean months, if not like a year. So anyway, this was a good last minute costume because I just tossed this on. I had some leggings that had some like buckle strapping stuff across one of the thighs. I actually wore my hair up, like styled the normal way that you've probably seen it most of the times you've seen my hair. Because if you missed last week's video, the video from 2 weeks ago, I didn't have a video last week. Check out like my scalp situation. It continues to be bad, so I will be going to the dermatologist. So I'll finish up my like month of the treatment plan we've been doing. It's been miserable, to be honest, but my scalp was like looking decent enough. The worst part, my hair like flopped over. So, and we were at a concert, so it was very dimly lit. To be fair, I was at the very front of the stage, so like the most lighting that could possibly be on my head was where we were standing. The back of my head is in a lot of people's photos, but because there's a lot of bright stuff in front of me, I'm just kind of in shadow, which is ideal and what I was hoping would happen. Like no one's paying attention to what my hair looks like at a concert, especially one where like people are in costume. So this is what I went with. I'm glad I had it on deck. All right, anyway, I'm gonna move on to the next project, which I just realized one of the wigs, incredible timing. One of the wigs I was noodling with just to like test out styling them is I literally have like a long black wig that I did pigtail braids in. And I was thinking, oh, a necklace I have looks like a Peter Pan collar and it's chains. So that over a black dress could look like Wednesday Addams. I was just trying to think like, what's my hair situation going to be? I literally have a wig styled like that already. It's meant to be. Okay, let's take her for a spin. I am like the newest newbie to anything to do with wigs. And these are definitely like cheap Party City style wigs. I guess she doesn't wear glasses. Fucking nobody wears glasses. It doesn't matter. I don't need to be fully in frame for this. You get the idea. I'm in a black dress. But also in front of a fully black background. Maybe I should bring you into the other backdrop. Is this a little better? Maybe. There's better lighting in here for sure. Also, listen, there's a reason I stick with short hair. I don't like how I ever looked when I had long hair. So we just don't, you know? But this is a lot of like black on black on black. But I made this maybe for a video a long time ago. I believe I saw like an Ava Gordy video and they were wearing a cool chain Peter Pan collar necklace and I wanted to make my own. It's possible I didn't do a video on it. I don't remember. I've been doing this a long time, but I also just make stuff for fun. So like, who knows? See, now I just want to watch Addams Family Values. Can you tell I have not been sleeping? Oh, wait a second. We're gonna do one more quick Addams Family thing because it's like the easiest thing to wear. Ooh, are we? I just started feeling so sick. All right, I am gonna do that like one other quick change, but We might have to be done crafting for the day. Okay, hi. Just to get this like last thought out of my head is a black and white striped shirt would make a good Pugsley. I did do a group costume dressing as the Addams Family when I was in like middle school, but because there were so many people involved, I was stuck being Lurch. Because at the time, I was one of the tallest kids in my entire like school, so it was bound to happen. Be careful with that hairspray color, like those cheap cans you get at the dollar store or whatever, because I was cleaning out my sinuses in the shower for days after. It was just black. It was horrible. So like, wear a mask when you're using that and don't inhale it the whole time. This is also the shirt I wore when I did like a quick Beetlejuice outfit. There's a lot you can do with a striped shirt. You could be a mime, Elvis Presley in the Jailhouse Rock. Okay, it's time for me to go, I think. Man, I had so much more that I wanted to get done for this. I have a whole playlist of other last minute Halloween costume ideas. I've been doing this for years. I think it's probably been a minute since I've done one, but there's so many. There's so many. To give myself some credit, the only Halloween costume idea I had for this year was to do Eureka's castle. I always said Eureka's moving castle. What a crossover. But I want to give that more time and make her little wand and the horns for it. And I don't actually know like how to go about that. I think I'll get some foam involved and like, I don't know. I want to take my time with that, but it's not off the table. I have the fabric set aside. I'm probably just going to use felt for like the accessories on her dress and try to style a wig like her hair because she has like a little top knot situation. And then thankfully last night I had a couple of ideas come to me. So Pascal made me really happy. If I end up doing anything tomorrow, which I'm not, I will wear that. I think if I figure out like proper braces, I thought it was really cute because I also really like otters. Obviously. Nope, that's the possum. I love otters. All right, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you to everybody over on Patreon for letting this stuff go down. I will be putting together a bonus video over there for the beginning of November. So if you have like any questions for me, we could do like a Q&A type of thing and ask me anything. I'm gonna go and end everybody's misery. I will see you back here with another video in 2 Fridays. Thank you so much for hanging out for whatever this was. And I probably look really mean and grumpy and unapproachable when I'm just like zoned out. So I have heard that from some folks. But also, it's not my job to look inviting to people. So I will not be smiling, sir. Anyways, oh, fuck.